What's good, boys? EG Shaggy here, back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a Black Ops 2 mod loader made by none other than Venom's YT. I've covered a few of his tools over the past couple weeks. They're really great tools. I recommend them. I know you guys have been having a little bit of problems with them, so in this video I'm going to go into heavy detail on how to do it, how to properly do it. And like I always say, if you just follow my video step by step and you do everything correctly, it'll work first time around, guarantee. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys is that this tool is for the blessed copy, BLES, of Black Ops 2. Now there's a couple different blessed copies. This one is blessed 01717, I believe. I am going to have a video the following day after this one goes up, so this one should be going up tomorrow when you guys are seeing it, and the Black Ops 2 conversion video will be going up the day after, so stay tuned for that if you're not on copy BLES 01717. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing you're going to do is go down in the description. I'm going to leave it link down below to a Mediafire website. This is the original link, so I know it works. I just tested it. So go ahead, download it. When you download it, you're going to have this file right here, right? So as soon as you have it, just open it up. As soon as it's open, you're going to see this folder right here. Open the folder. And now this is the only thing we need right here. Go ahead and read the readme text if you want. If not, it's not a big deal. Take this and drag it onto the root of your USB. Now, I don't think I have my USB plugged in. Actually, I do. Okay. So, as you guys can see, I have it right here on my USB. So just take it, drag it over to your USB. As soon as it's done copying to your USB, you're done with the PC side of everything, and you can head over to your PS3. And I'll see you guys over there. Now that you're back on your PS3, the first thing that you want to do is enable HEN if you haven't done so already. So go ahead, enable HEN. And when you enable HEN, we're going to go into Package Manager, install package files, scroll down to Standard, and right there in Standard you should see Black Ops 2 mod loader by Venoms. So go ahead, install it. It should take no more than a couple minutes to install. Once when it gets done installing, press X and go back, and you'll see it right on your XMB screen. Venom's YT, Black Ops 2, and this is only for Blessed, by the way. So, okay, you won't see this when you guys load up for the first time. I have this just because I've installed a few different mod menus. So this is going to happen when you go to switch, like with an e-boot or something like that, so you don't have to worry about it. So just completely ignore that. But if you are using this for a second time, like you're putting on one with a modded e-boot, just press X, it's all good. So once when you're in the tool itself, you're gonna have a bunch of different options. And the first option is going to be zombie or multiplayer menus, and there's a tool in here that's so you can convert your game from blessed to blessed. Don't worry about that, you could use it if you want to, but I have a video coming out the day after this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to install Gs C Injectors. Now this is something you only have to do once, and you only have to do this once simply because this is just so how the menus work, because typically with Black Ops 2 you have to inject them through your computer, and since we're on HEN, it's kind of a little bit of a hassle to get that stuff working. I'm not going to inject it because I've already done it, but once you inject it, that's the only time you have to do that. After you inject it, scroll back up to option number 1. Now in here there's a bunch of different menus. Option number 1 is zombie menus, option number 2 zombie menus with no recoil automatically. I'm not going to show you guys zombies. You can do that on your own time if you want. I'm just going to show you multiplayer to show you that it works. So pick whichever menu you want. If you want 1 through 32 or you want 33 through 44, it has a bunch of different menus in it. Now right here, this is going to take a couple minutes to install, so I'm going to skip this portion and I'll talk to you guys as soon as it's done installing. Okay, now that it's done installing, go ahead and press X. And once you select X, you can scroll all the way down to where it says exit to XMB menu, because we're done with the tool, so exit to XMB. Now that you're back on the XMB, go ahead and select whatever method you want to load Black Ops 2. I have to go into multi-man to launch it. So I'm going to go into multi-man and I'll just see you guys on the multiplayer screen. Now that you guys are on the multiplayer screen, the first thing that you have to do is you have to go into custom games. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Now that you're in custom games, you have to wait for 15 seconds. So just go ahead and put on whatever settings you want, unlimited time, stuff like that. Now, after those 15 seconds is up, you're going to press L1 and R1 at the same time. Now it's not going to open up right away. As you guys are going to see here, I literally spam L1 and R1 for a solid like 30 seconds before it opens up. So my suggestion and my recommendation is, if you're sitting there and you keep pressing it and it's not opening right here on the screen, as you can see, I just keep changing my team from auto assign to codcaster. If it keeps happening to you and it's not opening, this is what worked for me and I'm going to show you guys. Just click on one of the menu options like create a class or score streaks. Once when you're on create a class or score streaks, go ahead and press L1 and R1 at the same time. And like I said before, it's not going to open up right away. So if it doesn't open up right away, don't get discouraged. Just keep pressing L1 and R1 until it opens. So as you're about to see here in a second, I'm going to go into create a class or score streaks. I can't remember which one it is because I'm doing the voiceover after recording this. So you're going to go into create a class, and once when you're in create a class, you're just going to keep spamming L1 and R1 until the menu opens up. So as you see right here, I just keep spamming L1 and R1 and it opened up. So to select a menu, you're going to select yes. If you don't want that menu, just hit no like I'm about to do right here, and it's going to bring you to a different menu. So this one's Bossum V6. I don't want this one, so I'm going to go ahead and select no. Once when you select no, it's going to give you another option for a different menu, and I think there's like 11 or 12 different menus in each selection. So as you see, I'm going to select no right here, and once when I select no, I believe it's going to give me Acid Rain. Yeah, Acid Rain V2.6. Once when you get that and you found the menu that you want, you're going to go ahead and press yes. Once when you press yes, you're going to be greeted with another screen. If you press yes here, this means it's going to close the injector and you won't be able to reopen the menu. If you select no, then it's going to close the injector, but you're going to be able to reopen it. My recommendation is just press yes to close the injector, because as soon as you get into the game, do not open the menu. You will freeze. Just don't open the menu. It's not worth having to reboot your console. So just find the menu that you want and stick with that menu. So now go ahead and start the game. Once when you load into the game, you'll know immediately if it worked properly. First, if you get that screen where the menu pops up, you have the different menu select options. That's how you know it works, but this is just a for sure thing. So as you can see, it says on my screen, welcome only Disney Plus. This is an alt account that I have, to Acid Rain version 2.6. And as you can see, this menu is working just fine. Honestly, I've been playing on a custom firmware PS3 for a long time, and I've played on Black Ops 2 on this HEN PS3 for a solid hour while recording this video. And I will say, I've definitely crashed more times in an hour on a custom firmware PS3 than I have on a HEN PS3. So I don't know if it just has to do with the different like custom firmwares or whatnot, but these menus are really stable. I've messed around with a couple of them like Bossum. I've messed around with Acid Rain. It's a really good menu. There's another menu in here. It's called Jiggy. Jiggy's a really good menu. I recommend it. Any of the Black Ops 2 menus I highly recommend. They're really solid menus and they always work. All the options in here work. Now, there are a couple things. In the account menu, if you want to level yourself up, like you want to give yourself unlock all, you can do that, but you have to be level 55. So let's say you're I'm stupid. If you're force hosting online and other people want to unlock all, you can give them unlock all as long as they're level 55. There is no hosting XP lobbies. XP lobbies don't stick as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, they've never stuck. So XP lobbies don't work. If they're level 55, you can give them unlock all. I'm not too sure about switching your prestige or switching their prestige, but all I know is unlock all works if you're level 55. or if your buddy's level 55. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me for trickshot menus on Black Ops 2, and in a lot of these menus, there's a trickshot option for the aimbot and stuff like that. You can even do like knack swaps or whatever. I was never really too big into trickshotting, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, like I said before, if the menu's not opening for you guys, don't get discouraged. Just keep trying to open it, and if it doesn't open, like I said, just go into like a custom class or something and keep pressing L1 and R1. I'll leave the button combinations in the description below. And I'm also going to leave Venom's YouTube channel linked down below too. Like I said in my previous videos, he's a great YouTuber. He makes all these amazing, wonderful tools for HEN users. There's not that much support when it comes to HEN consoles, like modding wise, like menu wise. And he's honestly a really great YouTuber. You guys should check him out. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys were able to get this working. If you guys couldn't get this working, please just comment down below and I'll help you out to the best of my ability. Now, like I've said before, I'm not the one who created this. I've never created any of these. I've never helped in any way, shape, or form. So if you guys are struggling or I can't help you out, I don't have the right answers for you, I'm going to leave Venom's YouTube linked in the description and the original video linked in the description down below. So you can go ahead and comment on his video. Maybe he'll be able to help you out better than I can. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.